Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer, and today we are taking a look at the Kelvin Timeline Constitution class. I promised myself I would not get angry. I really did. Unfortunately, Jar Jar Abrams infuriates me to the point where I cannot control the rage. But I will make the attempt. Unless you actually enjoy my angry screaming, in which case, you might not be disappointed. We first saw this abomination of a starship in 2009, right around when STO was launched. Now, I get it. They wanted to revamp Star Trek for a modern audience, a younger audience, who probably grew up with Enterprise, so they would have recognized all of the original series stuff if they watched In a Mirror Darkly, which we all did. But then somebody decided, hey, why don't we put some 1950s hot rod flair to it? The anger. Now, at the time, I didn't particularly care. I was so hungry for Trek that I didn't care. Then after a few watches, then after 2 or 3 reviews, I went, what kind of garbage is this? I mean, no offense to Simon Pegg or some of the cast, but hey, they did a good job. I will give them that much. Pegg is a modern James Doohan. But this ship is disgusting. I mean, even the STD Connie looks better. And that's damning by faint praise, I fully admit. That looks much better. Now I know this is the legendary version of the ship. It's a battlecruiser, an Intel battlecruiser. 5 forward, 3 aft. With a heavy engineering focus, but this is not the only version of the ship. No, the other version of this ship I actually have. Give me a moment. Let's see. There she is. The Command Cruiser variant. 4 engineering, 4 tactical, 3 science, and a T6X upgrade. Now, originally, the only version of this ship I had was from the Legendary. Now, I've had the normal version out for a while now. It was a gift for a review. But eventually the Mud Store decided to be generous and gifted me these. The choice pack for the STD Connie, well, the Jar Jar Connie, the D4X, and the Romulan ship, as well as the Einstein and D7S and Jar Jar D7, as well as this abomination. I will be reviewing aforementioned abomination tomorrow, along with the Kelvin, but I will not be using my main tune for that. Now, The legendary version of the ship is one of those ships I would have liked to avoid. However, it came with the 10th anniversary bundle, so I didn't have much of a choice. It was either get this thing and regret it, or not get the other ships, which I really did want, and regret even more. This version of the ship was featured in the original 2009 garbage pile, as well as the flaming trash pile that was into darkness, and was basically destroyed, before being refit into this abomination, which looks even more ungainly and nonsensical, before it was promptly destroyed in Star Trek Beyond. I'm not sure if that was an apology for the insult or not. I don't know, and I don't particularly care. Now, this ship also came out with Kelvin timeline phaser banks, which fire little pulses. They're still beams, really. Now, I really wish they came out with cannons, beam banks, and turrets. But considering we never saw anything like that in the movies, we seem to have been screwed for it. The starship traits, of course. Down but not out. Oh. Here's extra subsystem power, because you're killing me. Well, if you're gonna kill me, I'm gonna kill you with me. Well, the Tier 6 version of the trait, which can only come out with Legendary, summons your counterpart from the Kelvin timeline and gives you a hand. This applies to everything. I'm not kidding here. Your Starfleet? You have a clone of yourself come out from nowhere, send out healing shuttles, and start shooting at the guy with phaser pulses. Klingon? Hi, I'm flying around the Klingon ship. Here's some disruptor pulses towards your target. I'm gonna heal you. Romulan? Same thing, plasma. Dominion? Same thing, Polaron. I'll give them credit. They were at least inventive. I still hate this thing, though. And the only reason I got the mud version? Well, I was kind of screwed either way. I wanted to get my hands on this for the STD tune, because the people on my Discord were clamoring that I use it, as well as this thing. And they wanted me to use these. I regret everything. But I will be reviewing the Einstein and the Vengeance tomorrow on my STD tune. So, Housecoat Gaming, signing off.